Hey everyone, my name's Adrian, this is Dee, and we are standing outside the new Children's Ministry Center. And there's been a lot that's happened since the last time we did an update, so we just wanted to walk you through the building and kind of show you some things that have been happening over the last couple of months. We're going to step inside and take a quick tour. So, as you come into the church, this is going to be one of the big entrances. Hopefully the doors won't be that loud. This is going to be this is our new main entrance. And you can just see how high the ceilings are. It's a lot more space. Right over here is where our new coffee station is going to be. We'll be doing that post-COVID. And as you come a little further this way, you're going to see two entrances. If you were to walk in and go to your left, you'd be in the Children's Ministry Center. Or if you were to go to your right, this is the entrance into the church sanctuary and into the lower level. But just looking at this space, there's two primary entrances. One for the folks that are going to be in the parking lot on First Avenue, and then those that are going to be in the larger parking lot between First and Second Avenue. And so we're really excited about this new space and just the opportunities that are going to be there. I'm going to throw it over to Dee and let her walk you through the Children's Ministry Center.
Yes, so children, when you come, we are going to start our worship time in this next room. You'll get checked in and you'll make your way into this large space that's still under construction. We will have our worship time in here as we gather and sing our praises to God before we go into our small group time. There will also be some nutrition center that's back here in the back, and space for storage as well. So we will be making use of that. As you go this next way, I'll let you look at some of our small group rooms. Okay, so this first room will actually be for our nursery. Right in here, our babies will be taken good care of as they are loved at church by our awesome volunteers.
And Dee, I mean, this is a huge space, right?
Yes.
I mean, compared to what we've been used to next door.
Probably double in size.
Yeah, I mean, there's a bathroom that will be shared with the toddlers.
So this bathroom here will be outfitted for toddler use primarily, and for babies there will be a changing table in here as well. So you want to make your way through that way. Toddlers, you're going to have all this space to run and play as you're going into your lessons with your volunteers as well. Again, really large classrooms that we're going to enjoy.
And it's neat seeing the sheetrock on the walls, because it does kind of give you a feel for how big this space is, and just everything kind of coming together. So one of the things that you may see is the light coming in. We have these clear story windows that kind of go around the top of the building just to let a lot of natural light in. It's a really neat feature that I think in a lot of ways is just going to make this worship space for our kids ministry even greater.
All right, kids, you'll be walking down the hall and you'll be coming to your classroom depending on age, just as we've done in the past. That is a storage closet right there. That's not a classroom.
Or where we put the troubled children.
Just teasing. This will be our 4th and 5th grade classroom. There's plenty of space in here for them to engage in their small group time. As you see, each room has an emergency exit door and, of course, windows just to bring in more of that natural light.
And there's going to be cabinets and things in here as well for storage for teachers. And the design for the rooms looks really neat with the interior piece of it. And this room is really cool. How we're opening this room up to be used. What age groups are going to be here?
Hopefully in here we would plan to put kindergarten and 1st grade and 2nd and 3rd grade together. And we've got this awesome barrier divider wall that will go in the middle. You can see that beam there where it will be installed. So most Sundays we'll have that closed so that both groups can use the space and the sound will be protected. But times like VBS and other times during the year where we need a larger space, this room would be the space where we can open that partition wall and still be able to have a large group meeting space. Notice we've got all of these scriptures that people wrote. Looks like this one said, "Then I heard the voice of the Lord saying, 'Whom shall I send and who will go for us?' And I said, 'Here I am, Lord, send me.'" Isaiah 6:8. So there are people that came at that initial beam signing time where we were able to put scripture all over the beams here.
And so kind of coming down this long hallway are going to be the bathrooms. I believe this is the women's bathroom.
I was going to say, I don't know that I can quite remember which side is which, but yes, this is one of our bathrooms for the children and adults to use. There will be stalls in here. We won't be down to that one bathroom that we've been sharing downstairs.
Yeah, that's quite a big improvement. And as you think about kind of making your way along this hallway, there's opportunities, whether it's to break out into classrooms or use facilities. There's going to be just different ways for people to gather. Mm-hmm. And the flow of the building too, I mean, it just kind of flows really easily.
Yes, this would be the second bathroom for either boys or girls. Here is another classroom space for us. We haven't quite labeled all of them because we're going to kind of gain an extra classroom. So this one might actually be kindergarten, and then we would have first, second, third, fourth, and then fifth. Just depending on how our numbers are, it gives us great flexibility so that we can make the most of the space with the students that we have. This is one of our really exciting rooms. We're making a point to have special needs as a priority in this new space. So this will be our special needs room. It will be outfitted with some different things in this classroom to accommodate special needs. Looking at putting in special furniture and special sensory objects to help our special needs children.
Yeah, really excited about this space and the opportunity it's going to be for several of our families here at the church, but also for individuals in the community that may be looking to connect at church and just unsure of what it might look like for a family member. So having this space for them, we're really excited about what that's going to be. Still got more rooms to go, right?
Yes! Can't believe how big this space is. So that'll be an emergency exit right there, as you can see. Part of the code that we need. And we'll be coming down. There's one more classroom over here that you will see. It's for our preschoolers. We're planning for them to be in this first space so that once they check in, they can get to their room quickly. So this space will be for our preschoolers. And I think our preschoolers right now might have a third of this size space. So this is amazing that we're going to have this kind of space. And this classroom actually, I think, is also getting a sink in the classroom built in with the counter space so that with those messy projects we do with paint or glue, that they'll be able to wash their hands easily.
And so for those of us that are kind of directionally challenged, we've made just one big loop, right, around the building. So we're coming back out into this large area gathering space that, again, primarily on Sunday mornings is going to be an opportunity for our kids to worship, but then can also be utilized for some really neat fellowship space for other church events. So as you come up through this space, there's going to be another entry door right in this area. This is going to open up. We have no church office space here at the church, and so as we were looking at constructing the children's center, part of it was looking at workspace for our staff, storage space for files, important papers, and so there'll be a door right here that church staff can access or volunteers can access. You can make your way right in here, and there's going to be kind of a workstation for our teachers where they can make copies. Everything can really be happening in real time so that we're not having to run all over the place to get materials or get supplies. And then we actually have an adult bathroom specific for our children's volunteers, our children's teachers, that will be located in here. And then coming into this area is our church staff offices. We have a reception area, and then we have 2 offices that are going to be primarily workspace for our staff. We've got an office space right here, and then another office space here. And then this will be kind of a gathering area for those that maybe are checking in to Northside during the week. So we're really excited about this. It opens right up into the parking lot. And Dan, I'll get you to kind of span out. They're actually cutting the parking lot in right now. So for those of you that might remember the parking lot that this building is sitting on right now, the parking lot that we used to have, we had, I believe, 23 spaces in our former parking lot. And this is going to give us 46 spaces. So it goes from First Avenue all the way to Second Avenue. And so we're really excited about just having more parking here on site, as well as maybe gaining some green space out front. I know that we're kind of impacting where children played outside, but there perhaps is going to be some space on the front yard that our kids can gather and enjoy. Are you excited about it?
I'm really excited. It's coming along. It's going to be an awesome space that God's going to use for His glory.
We're closing in. So thank you guys so much for just continuing to support. Keep this project in your prayers. And as you pass by this space, pray for it. Pray for it. And pray for the kids that are going to be coming here. Pray for the families that are going to be coming here. And we're just really trusting that God's going to use this to grow His kingdom. See you next time.
Bye.